that logo means. It's the top of the second hour here on Kpoppin. I'm your host, Isak, and thank you, Aaron, for the compliment saying that my show is so fun. Time goes by so fast. Maybe. Or maybe it's just the randomness. It might be just me being very random and being super unpredictable. And yeah, I don't know. Speaking of being super random and unpredictable, I haven't really been playing video games in the past year. So what? It's July. And this past year, I think I played video games maybe a handful of times. So I have been out of the loop with like new games that have been dropping and stuff like that. But oh my goodness, my favorite game just announced that they're going to have a new one come out in November. And like last night, I was like, excuse me, wait, what? Where did this come from? I saw a video of like the actor, like the voice actor, and then one of the like art directors unboxing merch. And I'm like, wait, what? Is this like a special edition thing? And apparently they're releasing a like another part of the game. And I'm like, where have I been? I felt very out of the loop last night. So super random, me going at it again. Let's get ready to talk about more random things, and maybe, hopefully, Timmy and I don't see eye to eye this week. Last week was really close because we agreed on a lot of things. So we have 10 centimeters on the track of Gradation, and we'll see you guys back after this. Our tea time with Timmy.
밤은 다시 길고 깊어졌네. 나는 점점 너로 잠 못 들게 돼. 글로 적어내긴 어려운 이 기분을 너도 느꼈으면 좋겠는데. 너는 아무 생각 없이 몇 번 나를 지나가며 웃은 거라지만 나의 하얀 옷에 너의 잉크가 묻어 닦아낼 수 없을 만큼 번졌네. 달콤한 색감이 물들어 조금씩 정신을 차렸을 땐 알아볼 수도 없지. 가득 찬 마음이 여물다 못해 터지고 있어. 내일은 말을 걸어봐야지. 요즘 노래 뭔가 맘에 안 들어. 내게 불러주기엔 좀 어려워서 나름 며칠 밤을 새워 연습했지만 내게 들려주기엔 무리인 것 같아. 너는 번질수록 진해져가고 나의 밤은 좀 더 길고 외롭지만 하루 종일 떠오르는 너의 얼굴은 방을 가득 채워 무지개같이. 달콤한 색감이 물들어 조금씩 정신을 차렸을 땐 알아볼 수도 없지. 가득 찬 마음이 여물다 못해 터지고 있어. 내일은 말을 걸어봐야지. 바람을 맞고 빗물에 젖어 나의 색감도 흐려지겠지만 너는 항상 빛의 반짝일 테니까. 멋진 말들을 전하지 못하고 아무도 관심 없는 그림이 되겠지만 달콤한 색감은 감추지 못해 터지고 있어. 내일은 말을 걸어봐야지. 그냥 이 노래가 어떨까 싶어 아리랑
Radio.
It's time to spill the tea and play your song quest under some fun balance game questions as we've got our tea time with Timmy in the studio. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Oh, yeah, you're looking all nice and black today. Like your
Yeah.
necklace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you make it?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I wish I was this good at making necklaces, but
You're fine. Don't worry.
thank you.
Okay. First things first. So before yesterday, so today's Thursday, Tuesday,
Yep.
PD님 came into the studio and we were talking. We have the little girl talk in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And PD님 was like, I think Timmy's going to be on a show. And I was like, why do you think that? And she's like, I was seeing an article and like, I only saw his chin.
Will she recognize me with my chin?
Like from the nose down, she like saw the it was cut to the angle where it was just your nose, your mouth, and your chin. She's like, I think this is Timmy. And so
How did she know?
And I was like, wait. So apparently she, after seeing that, like she saw a few blogs and
Okay.
a few blogs were saying that it was going to be you.
Okay.
And then you've officially announced it yesterday.
Yep,
So
yep.
please tell us what is going down and what's happening.
So what is happening is I did a TV show, a dating TV show.
Oh,
Yeah, I
So
did a
scandalous.
dating TV
So
show.
scandalous.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I finally appeared on Tuesday.
okay.
So it was my first day of appearance.
When did you guys shoot it? Can you tell us that?
We shot it like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
it was like 2 months ago. We shot it in Jeju Island. It
Oh.
was really good.
Okay.
Really good. It
Okay,
was
so
fun. It was
it's now
fun.
coming to air, so we get a chance to be tortured each and every week to see what happens.
What do you mean tortured?
Because we're so curious.
Oh, yeah,
like, we
go
have
watch
to
it.
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
we're so
course.
curious. That's why it's
Yeah.
torture because we
Go
have to
watch
wait
it.
each week to find out what happens. So the name of the show is called Eden.
Yep.
And it's a dating show here in Korea. It's getting a lot of popularity right now. So if you do look up any variety shows, definitely go check it out.
You can search it up on Google. It will
Yeah.
appear.
So scandalous, a dating show.
Dating show.
I'm so
Oh my
used to
God.
having idols on my program that like when I talk about like, I don't
Oh,
think I've
really?
ever had a guest that's been on like a dating show.
I'm fine. Like
I was like, oh, that's the European side
It
of Timmy
doesn't-
coming out.
it doesn't mean anything to us. Like the dating show. Yeah, I
mean-
went on date legally.
Right.
Yeah, legally.
Right. Oh yeah, you barely made the cut too, because you're such a baby.
What? How?
Wait, how old are you?
What do you mean I'm such a baby?
No,
Excuse me?
no, because I remember when I debuted, I was casted to be on a show, but I ended up not being able to shoot the show because I was too young.
Okay.
So there was a show. Oh my god, I'm gonna date myself again. So
Okay.
there was a program called 천생연분 that was really popular at the time. So it was where celebrities would come out and then it wasn't like a dating show, but it was kind of like one.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to choose partners
Yep.
with other celebrities and then you would do games together.
Yeah.
So they would be like creating these like fake love lines on the
Okay.
show.
Okay.
I was casted to be on it after I
Mm-hmm.
debuted, but I was too young.
Really? How old were you?
I was 17.
Oh yeah, that's too young. That is definitely too young. You won't even like yeah.
Yes, but
성인.
but in Korean age I was 19. But yeah, it's
Yeah, it
still
doesn't mean
because I wasn't 20. I couldn't go on the show.
Yeah, I'm 24 right now, so I think I can
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, you
go
can
on the
definitely
show.
go
Yeah.
on the
I'm
show.
fine. I'm good.
Even though in my eyes he's such a baby.
Am I?
Am I?
Am I?
All right, so we've got a lot of fun things to talk about today. Remember, guys, don't forget to check out Eden, the show. Don't forget to check it out.
Yep.
Don't
Don't
forget
forget
to
to check it out.
Yes, don't forget to show love. If there's any voting later down the line, we would definitely go to vote too. But anyways, we need to get into our first warm-up quiz for today. I really do not want to go down today's questions.
Why not? I love it.
You love these kind of
Yeah,
questions?
I love
it. Like, just thinking about this gives me anxiety. Okay.
I'm good.
So, what's our first warm-up question?
Our first warm-up question is, what is more embarrassing, ripping your pants trying to pick up a coin or farting while picking up a coin?
So, Timmy, what about you?
So for me, like farting is a very natural thing to do, right?
Right.
Right. I do it all the time. You do it all the time.
I mean,
Everyone.
if you don't, it's a problem.
Exactly, right?
Right.
It means you're unhealthy.
Right.
So I'd rather be healthy and fart rather than ripping on my pants. I think ripping your pants is way worse than farting.
Okay.
Yep.
Is both just thinking of both of them is just, it's so like anxiety trigger.
No, I'm not really. Not by farting. I'm good with farting.
But I mean,
actually, I could rip my pants and I'll be like, oh, I ripped my pants.
no, but like, okay, this is, so we're picking up a coin. Now, obviously, it's very simplified here, but like, let's say you are in the middle of Tyeoktar. Like, you know, it is like back-to-back people. There's people piling in. And like on the... right before it, so on the, what is that called?
What?
The platform. There we go.
Yeah.
On the platform, there's people standing in line. There's people leaving. There's people coming down. They're trying to stand in line, getting ready to be on the subway.
Yeah.
You dropped a coin and you went to go pick it up. So there's like hundreds of people around you. Like most of them are probably listening to music or, you know, minding their own business. But you go to pick up something, a coin, and you're saying that farting would be better in that situation instead of ripping your ass. Okay.
Because watch, in the subway, people are there. Everyone have like earphones in, right? So they can't hear anything, but they can see everything. If you rip your pants, they'll see it. If you fart, they won't see it, but they might smell it. So you just have to go away, right? Right, and then everyone will just forget about you. So I'd rather fart, like for real. Farting like in the subway, I do it all the time.
Okay.
I do it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's fine.
yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of people do pass some gas in every situation or so. Jennifer's saying, ripping your marching band pants during pregame show and having to sew them back together before halftime because you are at an away game.
Wow. How do you sew it back together?
That's mad skills. No,
I
but
know, right?
you know, honestly, when I was younger, my mom and like my aunts, they would always have in their bag a small sewing kit.
Really?
Never understood why.
Okay.
So
In case you rip your pants?
I think it's not only that, it's just like, I think like in emergencies, especially for girls too, like sometimes our buttons can come undone.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of like zippers could rip, stuff like that. So I never really understood, but now that I'm getting older, I kind of do.
Do you have one on yourself as well?
No.
You don't?
I'm thinking of maybe like purchasing one.
Yeah.
Or like using some of the needles that I have at home to like make a little small sewing kit. But so I've never had this happen, but I have seen a situation very similar
Okay.
to this
Yeah.
for a friend of mine. So what happened is a friend of mine was wearing very white, beige, like very light color pants.
Yeah, I know what those are.
And it was that time of the month.
Oh.
And it was, I'm glad that I saw it first, I think, because I was able to kind of just run up to her and give her a sweater to kind of tie around her waist.
Wow.
So I feel that, like, you're right. The whole passing gas or farting is, you know, like I can get off at the next stop. No one's going to remember. It's like if nobody smells anything, it's not going to be that big of a deal. It might be just a sound, which people don't really like, might not even be able to hear. I feel though, like ripping your pants, and this is, I think, for more girls, because I feel that this is a very gender thing.
I think it is, yeah.
Because for girls, I've noticed that guys, when they go to the bathroom, they don't have social anxiety going to the bathroom, but girls have social anxiety going to the
Really?
bathroom.
Like even like girl only bathrooms?
Yeah. So nobody ever teaches us this, but for some reason, whenever you go to the bathroom, girls try not to make a lot of noise.
Really?
Or yeah, they're very self-conscious
my
about like things
God.
that might go on. Like for girls, like if there's a certain like if the odor is a little too strong, they get really
Oh my God,
self-conscious
no.
about it. So and I've noticed this as I've gotten just with my girlfriends. Like I thought it was just me. Like I thought it was just like a personality thing. Like I was just very shy. Like I was the only one that thought this. But as I started seeing movies and like, you know, stereotypical situations, like girls, if there's a lot of sound going on in the stalls,
Yep.
we don't judge out loud, but we judge.
Really?
Yeah.
You should try going in the men's bathroom. So the men's subway bathroom, they're like a lot of 아저씨s, like
Right.
so it's just explosions everywhere, like on your right, on your left, on in front of you. It's just like, oh my God, and you can hear it like so distinctly. Like the person's, he's sitting like right next to you. You hear everything.
Right. So
With
the thing is
details,
like,
and we're fine with it.
yeah, but see, for girls, like I don't know I don't know where this comes from. Like like society doesn't teach this to us, but like every time I've gone to a public bathroom, like if you are washing your hands and behind you it gets really rowdy,
Yeah.
every single girl that's washing their hands looks up and looks at each other. It's like automatic. So like if I'm washing my hands and when there's sound going on, literally everybody stops, looks up, looks at each other, and then goes back. And they're kind of like,
Really?
yeah. And I don't know why girls, I don't know why we do this. Women, we are so like bad. Like we should
Oh my
not do
God.
this, but we do.
Men are literally on the phone while going to the bathroom. They're, hey, what's up? Hey, yeah, I'm taking a shit right now. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, literally, like,
It seems that guys though, and I've had significant others
yeah.
that call me when they go to the bathroom.
Oh,
and then,
really?
And then I'll hear stuff in the background. I'm just like, are you in the bathroom?
Or like girlfriends or
No, my
guys.
my significant others, like past like exes, have called me when they go to the bathroom. I'm just like,
Oh, like it's natural, like something.
why are you calling me from the bathroom? Why?
Oh.
Like girls, we would never.
Like you would never.
Never.
Oh, I do it all the time with my friends, all the time.
Right. So I think this is maybe a gender. I don't know what it is, but it's so true. Like women put so much pressure on each other for no reason. Like literally no reason at all. Like it's all, like you're saying, it's all natural.
It is all natural.
If you're not going to the bathroom, that's even worse. But yeah, there's a lot of women who have anxiety for using public bathrooms just for that reason. Like they can't get comfortable
Wow.
because there's a lot of different things going on. So yeah. I feel that a lot of our listeners, even though ripping your pants to pick up a coin is worse technically, I think a lot of our female listeners would probably go with ripping your pants
Rather
over than passing gas. Yeah, and farting.
Really?
Yeah. Look how he's like, I don't understand
Okay,
this.
maybe.
I don't get
know.
this at all.
Maybe. Because the thing is, if you fart, you can just go away. And then like the people who saw you will just become like, you know, in the past. And then you meet new people and then it's fine, right? You know what I'm saying? But ripping
Right.
your pants, you keep it like all day.
Right. Even some of our listeners are saying like, yeah, you have to take that with you all day
Exactly.
long. Like that's more uncomfortable than to just pass gas and just walk away.
Exactly.
But I feel that, yeah, Hannah's like society made us like this. It's yeah.
No, woman, just shoot your gas. It's fine. Just shoot your gas. It's natural. It means you're healthy, right?
Right. And I
Right.
don't know what it is, but like and that's why I don't think it is so much in male bathrooms, but if you go to like department stores in Korea,
Yeah.
a lot of the women's bathrooms, they have buttons or as soon as you close the door and lock it, they play music.
Really?
Yeah, to kind of be out of
Okay.
like service for the ladies. So as
Okay.
soon as I've been to department stores where as soon as I lock the door, a light comes on, like the light becomes brighter, and then I hear like birds chirping, classical music gets louder. Like you hear waterfalls.
Okay.
And I thought like all the bathrooms were like this, but apparently the men's bathrooms are not necessarily
Yeah, I don't think
creative.
I don't think I've ever like heard waterfalls while going to the bathroom.
And
See?
yeah, and for the women's bathroom at some places, like more high-end facilities, they have the like potpourri sprays in every stall,
Mm,
like just in case.
okay.
Yeah.
Now we're good. See the comments. Anna is like, society made us like this, and then right below you can see no alpha any day.
Right.
You see, this is the difference between men and girls, I think.
No, I feel that some of our female listeners are a little bit more braver than the rest of us, but yeah, like I don't think all of our listeners might have seen. There's a movie called White Chicks.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
So one of the main characters, he's lactose intolerant, but he eats tarts,
Yep.
and he has an incident where he goes into the bathroom. That scene expresses what girls do. So when he's in the bathroom and there's a lot of sounds going on, the girls outside are like, like,
Oh,
you
and
okay?
that's reality.
And that's the reality of how
Oh, okay.
girls are in bathrooms.
Wow.
Yeah. So it looks like that. That.
Lucky I was born a man, I guess. Lucky.
Today's topic is going to get only worse.
Oh yeah.
Our second main topic for today to get voting is going to be only worse. So stay tuned to figure out what's coming up next. But because we are talking about the main topic being unfair, because I feel that today's things are just unfair in general, we have a song request. So EXO's request was chosen by you. So could you please read for us what request you chose and why?
So it was a request from Jennifer Wood. Hey DJ Isaac and Timmy, how are you guys? My tea time with Timmy request for today is EXO's Unfair. I was told today at work that a very large and important project was going on to be given to my supervisor and I. Neither of us have any experience with the project, and the previous person who had been in charge of it does not want to give us any background information at all, and we are required to stay on the same timetable to have it completed by, which will make the project harder to complete successfully, which is also unfair to my supervisor and I. I think that's pretty much what we're going to talk about. Yeah, that's what we're going
That's
to talk about
literally
right
the
after.
balance game we're going to be talking about
Oh
today.
my god, yeah.
So today it's gonna be a really high anxiety, hectic day indeed. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Jennifer, your request is going out. It's EXO's 불공평해 Unfair, and we've got our main topic coming up after this.
그렇게 날 보고 웃으면 아무렇지 않긴 힘들어 다 마신 커피도 벌써 몇 잔째인데 baby 몽롱한 유머니 어머네 아마 친구가 봤다면 욕했을걸 이런 모습과 말들이 난 간지러워 뻔히 앞에만 서면 언제 그랬냔 듯이 널 공평해 이기적인 거리 그만해 너의 눈 너의 코 너의 입은 바로바로 계속 예쁠 걸 널 공평해 거기까지만 해 넌 위험해 천천히 엄마야 혹시 알고 있다면 장난치지 말아줘 점점 더 내게 헤매이는 내게 들었다가 놨다가 하는 거 너무 가혹하다고 I gotta slow down babe 아마 친구라면 네가 욕했을걸 이런 모습과 맘들에 너무 급하단 걸 나도 잘 알고 있지 But you make me say 널 공평해 이기적인 거니 그만해 너의 눈 너의 코 너의 확실한 이유 대신 떨림들이 말해주는 것 같아 딴거 중요치 않아 그새 다시 내게 전화를 거네 진짜 이상한 거 아는데 아무 말 하지 말고 들어봐 I know it's unfair 이기적인 너를 어떻네 너도 널 코너에 이를 나만 보고 싶어 욕심감 I know it's unfair 다 잘라 말해 뻔한 나 위험해 천천히 I'm telling Girl, girl, be my love 우린 날 커피를 마셨고 Baby, girl, girl, be my love 밤마다 긴 통화도 했어 Girl, girl, be my love 차 넘어올 때도 됐으니 Baby, falling, let's fall in love 엄마야
Music that you wanna dance to. Arirang Radio.
All right, we are in the second hour of Kpoppin, and you are continuing to listen to Arirang Radio. It is Timmy Day, and we are looking at the topic of being unfair. And Timmy's going to tell us why it's unfair with our balance game. So, why is today's keyword unfair?
So today's keywords is unfair because we're going to talk about what is worse. You put your heart and soul into a project and a senior at work or boss puts their name on it and takes credit. Versus your computer shut off before you could save it.
Oh, life is so unfair. So, Timmy, what's your choice?
I think I just changed my mind actually.
Oh, wait, what was your original answer?
My original answer was that
The first one?
I think the question is what is worse, right? So I think it was the first one,
Right.
but now I think I changed to the second one actually.
Okay, so you want to go with the second one?
Yeah, so I think no. Wait. I want to go with the first one. I think
Okay.
the first one is the worst one because like the thing is if your computer shut off before you could save it. So I wasn't thinking about it. And then if your computer shut off, okay. It'll be a bit hard, you'll get angry, but you just have to turn it on and then you did it, so you just have to do everything again, right? You know everything, you know how to do it, so you might even do it faster than you did it before, right? And you might even do it better, and you might even correct your mistakes.
I've
and
actually
stuff like
I've
that.
actually done this before. Like I wrote a paper, the last like 2 pages or something did not save, and I had to rewrite it. But
Yeah.
sometimes because you wrote it, like you're right. You actually could get it like organized better instead
Yeah.
of just like throwing words onto a piece of paper.
So I think it's better. But when I think about it now, the first option, like a senior or a boss taking credit on everything that you did, I think I'll get really mad.
So
I
you feel
think-
that the first one is worse.
Yep. I think the first one is way worse.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with number 2. The reason is because the first one, feeling wise, it's gonna feel worse because you feel very helpless, right? Whereas for the second one, like you said, you feel like you can take control.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say that the first one is not worse is because you can take legal action for number 1.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You can take legal action for number 1.
Okay, so you can do something about that situation is
Right.
what you're saying.
Right. So pretty much it's going to make you upset. Yes, it's inevitably going to make you upset. If I was in this situation, for me, I would think that, yes, both of these are awful, but this is done, right? And computers these days, especially, they keep a log of when your projects were saved. So
Okay.
like if you are opening any type of like Office or Hunger or whatever, every time you save or it auto saves, it keeps a record of it.
Okay.
Now, I'm not a huge computer person, but from what I know, you can actually find the logs, it was saved, and what was saved as evidence.
Okay.
So you can actually do something about number one. But for number two, the reason why I'm saying it's worse is because you're literally helpless. Like, let's say I'm not a very good fast thinker, but I do tend to cram. So like if I had a paper due in 3 months, I'm probably going to be doing it the last couple of days.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to be the person that if I was working on a project, like a big, like PPT project, I had everything down, I had all these organizations, knowing me personally, I'm not going to be good at keeping notes. I'm not going to be good at keeping Post-its. I'm not going to be organized.
Okay, but that is because it's you, right?
But I'm coming from my perspective.
Exactly.
So I'm saying that for me personally, I would say that in my personality, the second one would be worse because knowing me, if I spent the past like 12 hours cramming myself to put something out and it doesn't save, I'm just not turning it in.
That is
Like
okay.
I'm literally gonna just like get fired from my
Okay.
job and just like take it as that. So Timmy.
But that is not the right way, right?
Okay, so I play off of
Right.
it. Go for it. I mean,
So
from
the
your
thing
perspective,
is-
your perspective
all right.
is
So my perspective is you. Okay, so first of all, you said you could take legal actions, right?
right. I mean, you want to be able.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to do it right away, but you can like wait for the right time to
You
take
could
legal action.
wait, but at the end, would it be worth it? Like okay, let's say you took legal actions against your boss, and then what do you end up with?
Well, Aaron made a good point, Isaac, but you did it to yourself. Therefore, it is not unfair as the first one. True. So you can definitely take it for that perspective. I understand. But still, like when you think of just me personally in the very unfair, like, because the universe is unfair sometimes. Like if I wanted an ice cream and I went to the ice cream store and there's no vanilla ice cream anymore and I really, really wanted vanilla ice cream, I would say the universe is unfair. I would be upset in that moment, even though it's nobody's fault. So in this situation as well, when you feel it's unfair and you're frustrated with the situation, I feel that the second one for me personally would be very like, I have no way out of this. Like I feel like it
No,
would feel
it's
more
not that you don't have any way
helpless.
out of this because you just have to do it again and you know how to do it again. But the thing is, if a senior or a boss does this, you really cannot do anything. You said that you could take legal actions, but actually you really cannot because he's your boss, and then it might have more cons than pros at the end, right? You might end up losing more than what you were trying to gain. So
Okay.
at the end, you might just let it go and let it be like that. So for me, I think it's way worth like someone taking credit for all the work that you did.
Right. Timmy, I would love to have you as a worker if I ever open a company.
Really?
Right.
Why? I'm not going to work that well though. I'm not going to put my heart and soul into a project. I'll be like, I don't know. what can I do?
So it just because the way that if you're thinking from a CEO's perspective, slapping your name onto a project or any particular thing, I mean, it's not going to work out in the end anyways. Like, even though a senior at work or a boss puts credit in that particular project, the funny thing is, unless they are really good at lying, they didn't prepare this, so they're going to fail at it anyways. If you look at the bigger picture, if we're looking at it from a company's perspective, so not because you and I are more in the entertainment world, so it's really hard for somebody else to take our work. But in an office setting, if let's say they were supposed to organize numbers or statistics for a certain project, and they are like in front of like maybe they're in charge of financing, they needed to figure out like how much the company needs to invest into a new buyer, and that was their job. Right. But
Yeah.
then the boss takes credit for that. But if if that's kind of the situation, they probably didn't double check the work anyways. And so that is going to cause problems for them later down the line. If you look at it from a bigger picture, even though this feels very unfair because it's like an adult took candy from a baby and like just enjoyed it in front of them.
I don't think so, because I think a CEO knows what work his what do you say, his underlings? I mean, his employees are doing. So I think it's really easy to take credit from a thing. And I heard so that there's actually a lot of company that works like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So I don't think it's such a hard thing to do. A lot of people do it, and it's not good. It's
Okay.
I think you feel more I think you feel more unfair when someone takes credit than when your computer shut off.
Okay.
I think that's
Right, because
obvious.
for you, I feel that you're saying that you have somebody to feel unfair against.
Yeah, because
they're-
like you feel unpowerful. Like you can't do anything about it.
Right,
I think
right.
yeah.
you feel very helpless in this
Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
Right.
You feel so helpless, and I think that's way more unfair than just you computer shut off. Okay, do it again. It's fine. You take it on yourself. It's fine. Do it again.
Yeah, I would really love to hire you later.
And then my computer shut off, and then I do it again, and then you take credit, and then okay.
So, I mean, either way, I feel that today, like both of these are bad situations, but I feel that in the end, it's more of like, are you going to try to project to a particular individual, like, oh, this is unfair? Like, no, he took my candy. I'm upset at him. Punish him for what he did. Or are you going to kind of just throw that energy into the universe and be like, the universe
Yeah,
is
exactly.
unfair?
The universe, karma.
Yeah, the karma situation. Because I am a very big, firm believer of karma. So
Yeah,
I feel
me
like
too.
that's why the first one, that's why I think I'm coming up with so many like excuses for karma.
Okay.
Because I feel that karma does happen. It might not come immediately. It might not come on my time. But I do have a strong feeling that later down the line, karma will happen. Whereas for this, it's literally one of those moments. It's like, what did I do in this universe to deserve this? Because it's like you can't really blame anybody for it.
You didn't do anything, but just got unlucky. Just do it again.
Exactly. So are you going to be saying the universe is unfair, or are you going to be putting pointing the finger at somebody and saying that they are unfair?
I mean, if you point the finger at the universe, at the end you point the finger at something. You blame something at the end, right?
So this is how we vote. For our listeners, I don't know how the voting system has been going for the past couple of weeks, to be very honest with you, because most of the time it's just let's see Timmy get the penalty. Like normally our guest was the one that just got the penalty, but it's been very close these past couple of weeks.
Because I keep getting the point right.
No.
Right?
Don't make this a popularity contest. Vote for me.
Wait, did the people before me, did the guests always get the penalty?
Kind of.
How is why are we even doing this then?
Oh, just as an excuse.
Okay, just an excuse.
To make it seem
Okay.
to make it seem like you're doing
Seem like
something.
I can do something about it, but
we
actually
have-
not really.
Yeah, we have you in the palm of our hand. We're
Oh
just
my God.
setting you up to do penalties. It's like what number one is going, like your opinion for it today.
No, I'm
Getting credit for all the hard work you're doing.
I'm taking your listeners now. They're getting on my side now.
So it's completely up to our listeners as to who you choose today. The winner is the winner. The loser is the one that gets the penalty. We would really love to see your results. It can be based on just literally today's topic. If you agree more with Timmy, you can just go with Timmy's choice. If you just want to see Timmy do the penalty, then you can vote for me.
No, I
So.
think I did it last week. I think you can do it this week. Right? Right.
I had a penalty on
listeners, right?
I had a penalty on Tuesday. I have a penalty on next Tuesday too. So we don't need to see a penalty from me. We can always.
But I
just
don't
have to-
see it.
That's your that's your fault.
Yeah, but I
You
want to
have-
see it today.
You have to tune into Tuesdays then.
No, I'm fine. I'm good with today.
So we have another request. You chose Hwasa's track. So could you please read the request for us?
All right, second song request. It was from Say G.
Okay.
Tea Time with Timmy. For today's Tea Time with Timmy, I would like to request the song Twit by Hwasa.
Ooh.
I'm not one to get angry or annoyed easily, but when I am, I'm the silent type. Everyone around me knows that when I'm angry and annoyed just by looking at my face and my unusual quietness. And I can't stand being around people when I'm fuming and annoyed because I'd probably snap at them for being annoying. But I'm also a weirdo who can't stay mad at someone for a very long time. So I'll most likely be fine in a couple of minutes depending on the situation. Yeah, just like me. He's the same as me. You know that? When people get angry, like the scariest people are when like they get angry and they don't say anything at all, and they just be sitting like this without doing anything. I think these are like the most scariest people.
Yeah.
You don't know when they'll.
You don't know when they're gonna explode.
Exactly. So scary.
Okay, so we're gonna take a listen to CCG's request, which is Hwasa's 멍청이 Twit, and we'll see you guys back after this with more of the show.
나는 멍청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it. Nobody like it. 가련이 심청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it. Nobody like it. 나는 멍청해 나밖에 모르는 사나이 가련이 심청해 한 번씩 주위를 둘러봐 나는 아파도 모르고 있잖아 You make me loyal, you make me hero, you make me genius 주는 게 많아 근데 왜 너만 불행해질까 나를 위해서만 숨을 쉬니까 너무 외로워 보여 나는 멍청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it 가련이 심청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it Do it, do it, do it, do it 우린 길을 잃었어 Do it, do it, do it, do it 나밖에 모르는 나는 멍청해 내가 멍청해 너를 맴돌게 한 싸가지 악마의 속삭임 욕심이 널 밀어내니까 내가 늦더라도 기다리지 마 I make you patient, I make you puppy, I make you hungry 주는 게 없지 근데 왜 나도 불행해질까 나를 위해서만 숨을 쉬지 마 너무 외로워 보여 나는 멍청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it 가련이 심청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it Do it, do it, do it, do it 우린 길을 잃었어 Do it, do it, do it, do it 나밖에 모르는 Baby stay 나는 멍청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it 가련이 심청해 Tight, 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 tight. I don't like it, nobody like it Do it, do it, do it, do it 우린 길을 잃었어 어디였어 Do it, do it, do it, do it 나밖에 모르는 나는 멍청해
Arirang Radio.
It's tea time with Timmy Day. Timmy told me the most hilarious thing during the song break, but I'm not going to say it on there.
I mean, you could. I don't mind.
Apparently, we were talking about girl crushes because apparently he saw Hwasa play at Waterbomb this
Yeah,
past
at a festival.
Yeah, and he was just like, yeah, Hwasa gives me like just mad like scary Duna vibes, like just like scary older sister vibes. Like, yeah, it kind of remind me of my actual sisters. And I was like, wait, did your sisters like get rough with you when you were younger? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So we can definitely ask these kind of questions with his sister who's joining us in the studio next week.
Yeah, you'll
so.
see her. She'll tell her. She'll tell you guys. She'll tell you guys how much she hit me. She's the one who hit me the most actually because she's the one that is only 1 year older than me. So we fought the most.
Really?
Yeah, all the time when we were young.
Wait, how many siblings do you say?
I have 3.
Oh.
I have 2 older and 1 younger sister.
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yep.
So you're the only
I'm
boy.
the only boy. That's why I always got hit by my sisters.
I love how he's just like, help me, Mama.
No, I'm good
Did your
now.
parents do anything about it? Because I feel like these days, if kids fight, like the parents kind of try to jump in as much as possible. But like when I was growing up, if we were screaming and pulling each other's hair and crying and be like, "Mom, he hit me," it would be like, so.
Yeah, not really, because, when girls hit boys, it's fine. When boys hit girls, it's never
never
okay.
okay.
Never okay.
It's never okay.
So it's
Oh,
all,
such
it
a
was always
double
one-sided,
standard.
but I'm good now. we're all good.
Do you feel that having sisters helps with your love life in any way?
Oh, yes, a lot.
It does?
It does.
Really?
A lot, because I can understand more about, like, girl stuff. Way more. Like,
Do they ever get like protective if you like start dating?
My sisters?
Yeah, do like I need to see her. Like I need to see
Oh,
her.
no,
I need to
no.
know who she is. I need to like stalk her on social media and like, oh my god, like roll up my
Nope.
sleeves. This is you're dating my little brother. What?
my mom is like that. My sister is not at all. My sister is, they're fine with everything. I'm like, oh, you got another girlfriend? You got another one? I'm like, what do you mean another one? No, they're not like that.
Okay, okay. I am stalling a little bit because I am kind of scared to find out today's results. But
Let's go.
shall we?
Yep.
Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm so scared. Oh my god.
I believe in you guys.
Okay. That's a pretty big pie today.
Why am I scared?
93.8%.
Why am I?
93.8%.
Please. Please.
Timmy, could you read what it says in the red?
What?
Everybody said that they were going to be voting for you today. Timmy got 6.2% of the votes today.
No. I think they confused the button. The button's like, why?
No, Isaac is blue, Timmy is red. Yeah.
Oh, wait, so they voted for.
Me.
Oh, wait, no.
You lost.
I lost. What? Why did I lost?
I don't know.
Really?
Honestly, because a lot of our listeners were saying that they were going to vote for you in the chat.
Why did I?
So I don't know what happened.
So you guys.
I don't know. So the penalty box is in front
I
of you.
think.
The penalty box is in front of you.
I think we shouldn't talk about the penalty before we actually do the voting, right? I think it'll be fair. This is so unfair, like talking about
Oh,
unfairness.
we're talking about unfairness
Yeah,
today,
this
and
is
we feel unfair.
so unfair.
So what's your penalty going to be for this week?
Okay, actually, you can choose for me.
Okay. 인터넷 소설 대사 연기하기.
Oh my god.
You have to act. And I guess PD님 kind of expected you were going to act because she had music ready.
Really?
So
God.
you have to read from here to here.
Oh my god, this is so long.
Good luck. Music. Kill.
Just wanted to know, do you know somebody named
On top of fast music. Go, go, go. Do it fast. Yeah, fast music. Fast music. You have to make it sound as sad as possible. Come on, do it. Oh, PD님. She's going to change the music.
Okay. Is it on?
No, she's going to change the music.
Okay.
It was dance music. She's going to change it for you to make it sound.
제가 그동안 많이 힘들었었는데
Okay, on top of this acting, you're going to.
저를 웃게 해준 한 사람이
해줘.
있었습니다.
Can I do it now?
I can do it now.
오늘은 제가
너
그리
없으면
늦게
내
할
심장 멈추고 너 없으면 내 머리 안 돌아가는데 너 없으면
조금이나마 힘이 되었으면
나 이 세상에
좋겠습니다.
살아가는 의미 이 세상에 태어난 의미조차 부여받지 못하는 존재인데 너 있겠다는 바보 같은 생각했어. 앞으로는 이런 바보 같은 생각 안 해. 그러니까 나 용서해라.
살려주세요. 살려주세요. Oh my god. That was so
나
that was so
용서해라.
hard.
나
That was
용서해줘.
hard. Okay. Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my god. I'm getting the chills. Why does it keep coming? keep
I
getting
think
the
we've
chills.
seen enough of Timmy penalty.
No, we need to see more.
No.
We need to see more. Don't forget to vote for me next week.
No,
So-
vote for me next week.
It's time for us to say goodbye, but we do have another song request as we sign up for today. Swan and Paul Kim's collaboration of Tarini Not Fine was a song that Timmy chose.
Yep.
So we're going to get a chance to take a listen to that. We'll see you next week, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.
Bye bye.
겁이 많아서일까 생각이 많아서일까 이별을 대하는 마음이 변한 것 같아 만나기도 전에 헤어질 준비를 하고 쉽게 마음 주진 않으려 해 눈물을 참는 법을 또 배워간다 더 이상 아플 자신 없어 거울 속에 나는 항상 외로워 보여 뭐 때문에 너 때문에 넌 잘 있니 난 좀 그래 잊어보려 했는데 자꾸 생각이 나서 가끔은 이렇게 네가 보고 싶어 하늘만 보게 돼 부끄러운 마음에 하지 못했던 한마디 가지마 가지마 싫어 그 말을 못했어 넌 잘했니 난 좀 그래 짧은 너의 인사가 왜 이리 소중한지 서글픈